Finally, we get the reprint of the X-Men 1963 Volume 1 Omnibus. It has a 776 page count and the cover price of $100. The reprint is here. Let's get into this omnibus. Stay tuned after the video to see how you can win a 1/10 scale Colossus statue from Iron Studios. This is the standard edition cover here from Alex Ross, and then we have the DM variant on the left from Jack Kirby himself. I ordered two of these, so I got the DM variant and the standard edition, and we're going to be doing a giveaway eventually. Once we hit 500, I'm going to be putting up the DM variant Jack Kirby cover. We're going to give that away, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel. You know, we'll be doing that pretty soon. We're getting up there. So, looking at this horrible spine here, we have the small lettering, and it's just a shame that they did this, man. For comparison, I have the Volume 2 here, so this is what Volume 1 really looked like as well. The big print of the X-Men with the creators on the bottom. I understand people like the picture on the bottom, but man, it's just a shame that they left this huge space gap there. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. So we'll slip the dust jacket off here. I do like that they have the colored version of the logo here on the omnibus. That's cool, and then they have the characters on the side as well. I mean, it's a nice clean look, but I feel like that the text of the X-Men should be a lot bigger. You get the X on the side there, and just for comparison as well, I'll slide off the dust jacket on here. This is what the older one looked like, kind of like the faux leather. It had the like silver X-Men logo, and that's just exactly what the old printing would have looked like. But it's just a shame, man, that they have that X-Men so small. I'll get used to it, I guess. Still debating if I'm going to trade my Volume 2 in for the new one and just have these ones too in the small print. But we'll see. But this omnibus collects the X-Men 1963 1 through 31. So it's the beginning of the X-Men, man. Stan Lee, Jack Kirby. Some great stuff, man. Roy Thomas. You get the creators here, and then you get the table of contents. So a bunch of issues, 1 through 31. So many first appearances, and starting out, man, you get issue 1 of the X-Men, the highly sought. This thing is going through the roof these days. Highly sought after book. I mean, it's going up there with all the other ones, the Fantastic Four, Hulk 181, all those classic books, man. This thing is. It's gonna keep flying. The price of this book, it's absolutely insane. We get issue 2 here. This is one I'm going to be going after this year. I think this is one of the, because number 1, it's out of my price range. I can get a decent grade on number 2 though, and I can live with that for the second appearances. So in the first issue, man, you get the first appearances of the team: Marvel Girl, Iceman, the Cyclops. You get so many first appearances throughout this whole book. The Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, Magneto. I mean, you get Scarlet Witch, you get Quicksilver. Right here, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. This is also a hugely sought after book these days. This is going for crazy prices, graded at, you know, a decent grade. Even a low grade of that book is super expensive right now. But you get an insane amount of content in this book. I will be honest, the story and everything throughout it, I mean, it's very aged. So you're just gonna, there's some Namor up in here. It's old. I mean, it's 1963, man. It's Stan Lee. The writing is a little bland. It's not for everybody, for sure. But I mean, this is where the X-Men started, man. This great picture of Beast here. Beast when he didn't have the fur. But there's some letters throughout the book. It definitely has an old school vibe on it. I hear people complain about the recoloring, but I don't really mind it. It looks pretty damn good to me. I mean, it is what it is. But I'm just super happy that we got this reprint, because you get so many damn good issues throughout here. Even if you're not gonna like read it technically, I mean, you can skim through it, read a couple issues, like the first appearance of the Juggernaut and maybe Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Those kinds of issues, maybe you can skip over a couple of them, but because it's old school writing, man. But I mean, the Juggernaut here, come on, man. I got this slabbed up, of course, one of my favorite issues. This is one of my go-to when I started collecting. I was like, I'm going to have the Juggernaut issue and a decent grade, so I got that. But you know, like issues like this, it's cool to read and see like where the characters began from. Professor X getting just bullied by Cade Marco. You get like letters and whatnot throughout the book, which is pretty cool. It's just real old school, man. First appearance of the Sentinels. This is also a book that I'm going to be looking for this year. I'm going to try to pick that in a pretty decent grade. I've been eyeing a couple things so far that's in my price range, so we'll see how that goes. But so I'm sure everybody wants to know the question, how is the binding on this? It's a little tight. There's not much of an eye on this, but you know, because of the borders around the artwork here, you don't get a ton of gutter loss, which is good. So you pretty much see everything on point pretty well. So that is definitely good. I like the tight because they kind of tend to last longer. When there's too much of an eye, sometimes, man, they just tend to fall apart after a while. So, but I mean, I love the omnibus format so much because you can pick up one of these books and you can just go back in time and just read all of these classic issues from, I mean, damn near, I think 60 years ago now. I think it's 59 years since the X-Men came out. I'm horrible with math, but I'm pretty sure we're coming up on the 60th anniversary of the X-Men. So it's just cool to have a book like this and be able to go back in time and just look through it. There's a bunch of little letters and whatnot in the back, some writing from Stan Lee and whatnot. Then you get some original artwork. You get some of the sketches of the covers, which is always great to see. Some of the old like ads and whatnot, which is always cool too. Gotta love all the bonus materials that they give in these omnibuses. This is a book I've been looking to get for a long time now. It's the last one on my list. I have all the other X-Men omnibus released so far, so I am so glad that this came out. It was a whale forever, so I guarantee this thing is going to go out of print, so definitely go pick it up. Let's throw it into the shelf, man. Sliding it in, completing all of the omnibuses released so far. I am damn happy that this thing came out. I am so upset that the spine is different. I may have to switch out volume 2. I just might have to do it. But as always, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Hit the bell for notifications. And give this video a like if you do. Thanks for watching. Once we hit 500 subscribers, we're going to be giving away this 1/10 scale Colossus statue from Iron Studios. I'll use a random comment generator and pick the winner. All you got to do to win is be subscribed to the channel, like and comment on a video where I mention this giveaway, and you must be located in the United States. Good luck, and thanks for watching.